Hello everyone, I'm Srishti and welcome to the day 8 of the 30 days yoga challenge. यह वीडियो इंग्लिश में है. अगर आप इसे हिंदी में देखना चाहते हो तो ऊपर दिए गए लिंक को दबाएं. Now we'll continue the practice in English. Come into a very comfortable seated posture. Spine straight, eyes closed, both the hand rested on the thighs and breathe easy. Observe your breath. Try to calm your mind. Take very gentle deep breaths in and out without making any effort to take long deep breaths. Just breathe naturally. And now very gently open your eyes and come standing to the center of your mat. We'll start the practice by understanding Tadasana. Stand on your mat, bring both of your feet together, keep the hands on your waist, and keep the spine lengthened. Keep your drishti, your vision to the front at a constant point to help you maintain your balance. And just breathe naturally. Here, don't try to create an extra curve in the lower back. So, really try to engage your glutes, your pelvic floor a little bit here so that your core is actively engaged and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both of your hands to your heart center, join the palms. And slowly start raising your palms up. Again, while raising the palms, make sure you're not creating an extra curve in the back. There is a high tendency to create a curve in the back while raising the arm. So just observe if your core is still engaged. A very natural curve in the back is obvious, but don't flare your lower body towards the front. Breathe. If at all joining the palms feels difficult, you can keep both of the hands parallel to each other, palm facing each other. Stay. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring your palm to your heart and then bring both of the palms to your waist. Spread both of your legs 3 to 4 feet apart, feet parallel to each other. Find that stability. Breathe here. Don't curl the toes. Keep the feet very firmly grounded so that the weight is equally distributed on both of the legs. Core still engaged. Again, make sure your lower back is not curved towards the front. A natural curve in the lower back. Breathe. And now slowly spread both of your hands to the shoulder level. In line with your body. Palms are facing down and fingers are very well spread. Keep your gaze still to the front at a constant point to maintain balance. Uttita Hasta Pada Asana. We have already practiced this posture in day 5, so it's almost like revising it. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bring both of your hands to your waist. Slowly start opening your right feet towards the right side at a 90-degree angle and your left feet a little bit inwards, roughly 45-degree angle. So your right feet opening outwards, left feet inwards. Again, raise both of your hands, bring it to your shoulder level, palms facing down, finger very well spread. And slowly start gazing towards your right middle finger. Parshva Uttita Hasta Padasana. And just breathe here. Keep your gaze really focused on the middle finger of your right hand and let everything else blur out. Just focus and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both of your hands again to your waist and again feet parallel to each other. This time start rotating the left feet outwards 90-degree angle and the right feet inwards at a rough 45-degree angle. Slowly raise both of your hands to your shoulder level, palms facing down, fingers well spread, and then start gazing towards the left middle finger. Breathe here. Again keep the core engaged. Really engage the pelvic floor and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both of the palms again back to your waist. Feet again parallel to each other. Take a moment here. Breathe. And now we'll practice Warrior 1 and 2, also called as Veerbhadra Asana A and B. With both of your hands to your waist, open your right feet outwards, left feet inwards, and start rotating your waist such that your hip is now facing towards your right leg. You can look at me whenever you have confusion. You can also adjust your legs if you want. Keeping both of the heels in line, slowly start rotating your hip more towards the right side so that you're facing towards your right leg. Once you have found this alignment, slowly start bending the right knee. Bring the right knee in line with your right ankle. So your right knee is bent at a rough 90-degree angle. Slowly now release the hands from the waist and bring into your heart center. Breathe here. Don't curl the toes and try to keep the weight evenly distributed on both the legs. Do not push your right knee ahead of your right ankle. Try to keep them in line. Breathe. You'll start feeling the sensation in your right leg. Feel the thigh working. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can even raise your palm up. Palms joint. Just like we did in Parvatasana. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, both the hands to your waist. Straighten the right leg and rotate your feet. Again, bring both of them parallel to each other. Take a moment and we'll practice the same thing on the other side. So start opening your left feet towards the left side, right feet inwards. Both of the hands to the waist. Slowly start rotating your waist such that you are now facing towards the left leg. Really find that alignment. Adjust your back leg if you want to. Find that stability. And start bending your left knee this time, bringing it at a rough 90-degree angle. Breathe here. Make sure you're not leaning forward. Keep your hip and your chest in line. Slowly bring both of your hands to your waist once you have found that stability. And if you feel comfortable, you can even raise your arms up. Palms joined. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release the hand, bring the hands to your waist. Start straightening the left leg and once again bring both of your legs parallel to each other. So we practice Warrior 1. Now we'll go to Warrior 2. Same way, we'll do it on the right side first. So again open the right leg towards the right, left leg inwards. Keep your body as it is. And then slowly spread both of your hands to your shoulder level. Look towards the right middle finger. Parshva Uttita Hasta Padasana. And breathe. We have already practiced this posture. Now from here, slowly start bending the right knee. And bring your right knee and the ankle in line. Your right leg bent roughly at 90-degree angle. Your gaze still fixed to your right middle finger. And just breathe here. Find the balance, find the calming breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly start straightening the right leg. Both the hands to your waist and again bring both of your feet parallel to each other. Same thing now we'll do on the other side. Start opening the left leg towards the left side. Right leg inwards, roughly 45-degree angle. Both of the hand raised. You're looking towards your left middle finger this time. Parshva Uttita Hasta Asana on the left side. And from here, slowly start bending your left leg 90-degree angle. Left knee and the heel are in line. And don't shift your chest forward. Try to keep your chest and your hip in line, looking towards the left middle finger. Find your warrior 2 and breathe here. Make sure your fingers are well spread, palms are facing down. And breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly straighten the left leg. Slowly bring both of your hands to your waist. Again bring both of the feet parallel to each other. And then slowly bring both of your feet together. Again standing to the center of your mat, feet touching each other. Breathe here. Take a moment here. So we learned a lot of balancing on both the legs. Now we'll practice tree posture or Vrikshasana, balancing on one leg. Keep both of the hands still to your waist. Look at a constant point right ahead of you to maintain that balance. Slowly start shifting your weight on your right leg. Come on your left tiptoes. Lift the left heel off the floor. Just stay there. Take a moment here to find that balance. Breathe. Slowly now start opening your left leg. Left knee pointing towards the side. So you're really opening the left hip here. Whenever you have any confusion, you can look at screen. Your left feet is rested on the right ankle. Breathe here. Feels comfortable? Start lifting your left feet and place it right underneath the right knee towards the side. So keep that left hip still open. Do not curve the left knee towards the front. Let it really open. Still feels comfortable? With the support of your hand, you can bring the left feet to the right thigh, to the inner groin. And again, that balance, breathe, tree posture. So I've given you 3 variations. You can rest your left feet either right next to your right ankle, below the right knee, or straight up on your right thigh, below the inner groin. Whatever you feel more comfortable doing. Remember to not push yourself a lot here. Bring your left feet to wherever you feel most comfortable. But do not let your left feet rest on your right knee. So don't put any pressure on your right joint. We want to really secure our right knee here. And breathe. Find that balance. Feels comfortable? You can bring both of your palms to your heart center. And even raise it high. Whatever you choose, whatever makes you feel most comfortable. And please don't try to rush. Choose a variation that is comfortable. It's more about the balance than the height to which you're able to place your left feet. So just breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very gently release the left feet, place it on the ground. Big toes still touching each other. Same thing we'll do on the other side. So come on your right tiptoes, right heel lift it. Find that balance, look at a constant point, make sure you're breathing your breath and your gaze will guide you for a better balance. Slowly, when it's comfortable, start opening the right hip, right knee pointing towards the side and place the feet to your ankle. So right feet rested on your left ankle. Feels comfortable? Bring it right underneath the left knee. Still comfortable? Raise your right feet to the left inner groin and find your tree pose. Breathe. You can always bring your hands to your heart or raise it high once you're comfortable. Don't try to rush and find the most comfortable posture. Breathe. We'll stay here for just 5 more counts. Even if you lose balance, very gently come back to it. Do not worry about losing balance, it's all part of the practice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very gently without losing the balance. First bring your hands to your waist and then release the feet. Relax. Breathe here. And now we'll go for Shavasana. Lie down on your mat on your back and breathe. Close your eyes. Relax your body. Find the most comfortable posture. In your Shavasana, even relax your face and your muscles, everything relaxed. And we'll stay here for 1 minute. Breathe. We'll come out of Shavasana now. Bring both of your legs together, stretch your arms overhead, and take a deep stretch from the fingertips to the toes. Slowly bending the knee, now curl to your one side and lift yourself up. Come into a comfortable seated posture with both of your hands to your heart. Gently now start rubbing your palms against each other, create some warmth. And place both of your palms over your face, covering the eyes. Give your face a gentle massage here. And slowly release your palm, open your eyes, look straight into your palms. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the day 8 with me. We'll meet again for day 9 tomorrow. If you enjoyed the session, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do make sure you press the notification bell also. Your support really means a lot to me. Take care and stay blessed. Thank you.